Good morning. It's coffee talk. Good morning. It's coffee talk. Good morning. It's coffee talk. It's coffee talk. Shh, Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Today, day 6 in our 7-day challenge. Aren't you sad it's going to be over tomorrow? Can you believe it? I really enjoyed doing these challenges with you, and I hope they're a benefit. As always, I would love to hear who's watching. I know you're watching. I can see it in the analytics, but I don't know who you are. And I don't really know what it is you're getting out of it. So one of your challenges today, if you choose to accept it, is to reach out. Let me know. What do you like about it? What do you want to see more of? Why do you watch these lives, or not these lives, these videos? And let me know. Let me know who you are. Okay. So today is day 6, and I want you to imagine today that we are literally going to grab like a little spade, like a little shovel, and we're going a little bit deeper. We're going to sort of dig in below the bulb, right? We're going to get down into those roots and pull up a little bit more in the depth of the root rather than just the surface. So we've talked a lot about change and movement. How do you move? Where do you want to go? How do you approach the way your body is perceived emotionally? How do you feel about your body? We've gone through lots of different sort of overviews, but today, dig, and I'm calling it face the fear. Face the fear. The other thing I want to bring up today is this idea that I mentioned yesterday, that I offer a free 1-hour consult call. Free, not a sales call, but a free consult call where we work on some of this stuff. You get sort of an overview of where you are, where you want to go, and then you have tools that you can use after our session to go put them into action, or you could continue working with me in the inner circle or privately. So I think it's a great thing for anyone who wants to sort of just get an overview and some feedback, some reflection on where you are, and perhaps some steps to get out of where you are moving forward. Okay. So if that's resonating, let me know. Face the fear. Okay. Face the fear. Another subtitle is Tomorrow is Not Promised, right? Tomorrow is not promised. You may not have next year, right? You may not have this summer. Right? Those things are going, right? They're going. Each time we inhale this moment right here, right now, but every time we exhale that moment, this moment right now is gone. There it went. It's not here anymore. And here comes another moment, right? Inhale, take in this present moment here, now soak it. Oh, there it goes. That moment we started this video, it's gone. It'll never come back. That moment is gone. So harnessing the power of the present moment, doing it now, right now. Face that fear, dig. Okay. Make the change. Now, the other thing, why? Why do we want to make the change? Well, do you want to enjoy your life? Do you want to live a life you love? Do you want to be in the moment rather than putting it off and putting it off and putting it off? So that's a deeper dive of whether you even want to do this mindful awareness work. I know it's not for everybody. Some of us can't help it, right? So some of us just can't help it. But those of you who are watching are probably those that really do want to do the work. So here it is. The first thing I want you to think of is I want you to think of different areas of your life. And maybe you'll even draw this out on a piece of paper. In terms of fun and friends and pleasure, okay, that's the first category. In terms of fun and friends and pleasure, right? In terms of showing up in your career, in your finances, in your responsibilities. That's the second category. Okay. Third category, in terms of service, in terms of spirituality, in terms of love, romantic love and humanity love and those sorts of things. How are you? Okay. In those 3 categories, in the pleasure, right? The pampering, the sensuality, the creativity, the fun, the friends, the social, in terms of your responsibilities, the getting it done, the focus, the discipline, the work, the bringing in the finances, the budgeting of the calendar and the schedule, in terms of service, in terms of love, in terms of spirituality, in terms of stepping out with nature and divine and meditation and breath work. In terms of those 3 categories, how are you showing up in terms of how you want to be showing up? Not with the neighbors, not with what your parents said or thought, in terms of how you want to be living this moment. Oh, there it goes. right? Oh, there it goes. In terms of living this moment, this path, this walk, the way you want to, how are you showing up in those three categories? They call it the aims of life, right? Those are the aims of life. When you can really balance out those aims of life, you feel the goal of yoga, which is free, moksha, free in my body, free in my mind, free in my spirit. Imagine walking with freedom. Right? Imagine what it would feel like bursting out of jail or getting out of a toxic relationship or graduating from college or losing the weight, physical, mental, or emotional, that feeling of like, wow, free. That's what we want to be walking our lives with, that feeling of being free. So how are you doing in those categories will help you get to be more free. And here's what I would like you to do. Once you decide where you're showing up, maybe not great, maybe great, I'd like you to ask yourself two questions. And if we were doing our coaching call, this is what I would be helping you do. Okay. The first question is, what is the problem here? Okay. What's holding me back from, budgeting? What's holding me back from finding a romantic partner? What's holding me back from, joining a spiritual community? What's the problem? And then you're going to do a deep dive. I like a 20-minute deep dive. Maybe you like a 10-minute deep dive, but you're just going to brain drain. Just don't stop writing, blah, 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 all the reasons. They're all the problems that there are. Okay. And then I want you to take the pause and just do 1 minute of deep breathing. So we're going to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Do that for 1 minute. Write that down. 5:5. Inhale 5, exhale 5. And then the second question I want you to ask yourself, you ready? What is the real problem? What's really going on? So this is what the problem is, but this is really what I know to be the problem. And I want you to dive in there and see if you get any clarity. Face the fear. What's holding you back from moving forward? It's not necessarily the conscious world, right? The things that we are sort of aware of. It's this driving force underneath us, these habits that we have formed, these samskaras that we're sort of just regrinding out. You want to become aware of the unconscious, of the shadow of what's making us move. It's kind of like driving to work and not knowing how. I don't even remember driving. It's just so unique and just the way I do it every day. I don't have to think about it, right? It's the same thing with our unconscious. So we're trying to dive deep into that. Okay. And again, if you want reflection, if you want someone helping you see this part of you, then that's what I'm here for. I'm your reach out. I'm your mirror. Okay. If you want. As always, may this work be of deep benefit to you. I'd love to hear again from you. Face the fear. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you're getting out of this. Tell me what you want more or less of. I want to be here to serve you. And I would love to know what it is you need, or what it is you really need, what it is you think you need, right? All right. Deep bows. Much love and namaste.